Today I just wanted to take a quick look at the two short films that served as the basis for the 2010 film Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale. So the original film, which was Rare Exports Inc., was originally released in 2003 by Woodpecker Film, which was a Finnish company, and both of the films were co-written by director Jalmari Helander. So in the short version, or in the short film, we follow three hunters, one which is a tracker, a marker, and a sniper. So throughout the film it is very heavily emphasized how dangerous a job this is to be hunting down or tracking the Father Christmas, as they refer to it as. So they definitely do play up the importance of caution and how important it is to be very careful when apprehending this feral creature. Due to the positive reaction of the original short film, a sequel was released in 2005 referred to as Rare Exports: The Safety Instructions. I honestly found the sequel to be a lot more amusing than the original. This one definitely does play up the dark humor aspect a lot more, and I think it's just very comical the way they sort of go through the caution of approaching the Father Christmas, as well as the type of environment which would keep him subdued in order to prevent any unnecessary attacks. One of my favorite segments was actually the portion in which they discuss Father Christmas's aversion to loud sounds. So there's this one segment in the short film in which a guy walks up, he starts banging a pot, and I kind of figured, okay, well, the naked guy would just rush up to him, tackle him, something, but yeah, what really did wind up happening was definitely a lot more unexpected, but it definitely has that wow factor to it, although if you've already seen it, you pretty much already know what I'm talking about. So obviously this short film goes through the production of polishing the Santas as we know them. So basically, the schlep who rings the bell on street corners or poses for pictures with kids. So that's pretty much just my take on it, but I mean, obviously, realistically, the world is a huge-ass place, so you're going to need more than one person to deliver gifts to undeserving children in various regions, so I assume that is the reason for training and selling these rare creatures. The sequel is also slightly longer than the original short film. The first short film runs roughly about 7 minutes, 19 seconds, and the sequel runs close to 11 minutes. I believe it was 10 minutes and 49 seconds. But it's definitely a lot more enjoyable. In the beginning, they also do sort of discuss that there was one escaped Father Christmas, and they also go over how it was sort of apprehended and subdued. So they kind of also have like that whole, play me a violin aspect going, but they definitely really do play up the dark humor aspect in the sequel as opposed to the original. I mean, both do have that factor, but I don't know, I just definitely picked up a lot more in the sequel. So obviously these two films do have somewhat of a cult following of their own online, and I believe in 2009 the director started making a pitch to try and turn this into a full-length feature film. So this film, Rare Exports: A Christmas Story, the full-length feature was released in 2010, and it had a simultaneous release. Various countries included Finland, Norway, Germany, the US, UK, and Australia. So the film obviously did fairly well. It went on to win several awards and has gained somewhat of a following itself. I'm not actually going to be talking about the actual full-length feature film here because I actually discussed that last year, so I will be posting a link to the short films as well as to the original review, so anyone who's interested is more than welcome to check those out. And I guess that is pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoy your holiday and don't overeat.